This morning, a new explanation from the White House about why the U.S. started a war with Iran. The Secretary of State saying the U.S. attacks were preemptive, that Israel was going to strike Iran with or without the U.S.
We knew that there was going to be an Israeli action. We knew that that would precipitate an attack against American forces. And we knew that if we didn't preemptively go after them before they launched those attacks, we would suffer higher casualties.
The president has insisted Iran posed an imminent threat to the U.S.
The regime already had missiles capable of hitting Europe and our bases, both local and overseas, and would soon have had missiles capable of reaching our beautiful America.
But American intelligence agencies say Iran would not have had missiles capable of reaching the U.S. for another 9 years. The president predicts the U.S. will, quote, easily prevail in this war and is dismissing concerns that he will tire of this fight if it drags on beyond the 4 to 5 weeks that he's projected.
Somebody said today, they said, oh, well, if the president wants to do it really quickly. After that, he'll get bored. I don't get bored.
Moments later, though, Trump distracted by the White House decor.
I picked those drapes in my first term. I always like gold.
The president isn't ruling out sending in U.S. troops if necessary, telling the New York Post, I don't have the yips with respect to boots on the ground. Like every president says, there will be no boots on the ground. I don't say it. As for the future of Iran, the administration with more mixed messages. The president has been urging the Iranian people to overthrow the government. But at the Pentagon, Secretary Hegseth adamant regime change was not the U.S. objective.
This is not a so-called regime change war. But the regime sure did change, and the world is better off for it.
Some of Trump's longtime supporters in the MAGA movement raising serious concerns.
It's pretty clear that we're not going to gain anything more. And how do we know that? Because no one has explained what we're there to gain.
On Capitol Hill, the top Democrat on the Senate Intelligence Committee questioning the president's justification for starting this war now.
But if we equate a threat to Israel as the equivalent of an imminent threat to the United States, then we are in uncharted territory.
Now, the administration is set to brief the full Congress later today. Overnight, the president sent formal notification of these strikes to the Hill, but Democrats are demanding that this war be put to a vote, and the House is expected to take up a war powers resolution later this week. That would block any further U.S. military action in Iran without congressional approval. But, George, that is unlikely to become law.
Okay, Mary Bruce, thanks very much.